What it do, y'all? We are here with a brand new season of Love and Marriage Huntsville. We got some things to get into, so let's get into it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me introduce my lovely co-host, the one and only Miss Dina, aka Christina, the undisputed receipt queen. You know who she is.
What? Hey y'all, hey.
Hey boo, hey, how you
Yeah,
doing?
I'm supporting.
Support squad. Okay.
And then
Okay.
actually this is Kai. Y'all know Kai means
Hi
it's
from
cool.
Serene.
So this is the Team Kai shirt. And you can get yours if you want one. Y'all hit me up, let me know if y'all want a shirt.
And please support. She is an amazing, wonderful lady.
And she just actually had her last round of chemo like about a week or so ago.
Well, congratulations to her. Okay. You know who we got in the building. Let's see. Linda Gamble. Hello, Linda. Welcome. Sheila Wright, welcome. Where are y'all coming in from? BB, my girl. Hey, boo. Hey. We
Everybody
are
that's
back.
new, they need to drop their location.
More
Like what
nonsense.
city?
Yes,
Yeah,
please
like
let
what
me know where
city are you
y'all
coming
calling
from?
out here from. I like to know where everybody is tuning in from, but let's get it going, shall we? First of all, we got a brand new intro because we got some brand new faces, but they ain't brand new. They old, but just now they main cast. So Carlos has been in the room switching up things a bit. I see. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Texas. Okay, Texas. How hot is it? It's got to be hot by now. How hot is it in Texas,
Man, it
girl?
was like 80 something degrees here today.
Haiti, she ain't got that high yet. We still working in the mid 70s. We ain't got that far in the game yet. We still working on it. We still working. Harlem in the building. What's up?
Hey.
Energy. Okay. So, how do you feel about this new intro? I I like it. I'm sick and tired, but I guess we can't do nothing about it. That Mel and Martell separated. You see him first or her. Yeah, you see him first and then her last. And then you see everybody in between. Now,
Right.
I don't remember. Please tell me if you did. Did you see Destiny?
I did not. But I'm gonna rewind it back. I might have came on and when I went to the bathroom. So
Okay.
let me rewind it back and hold on.
Now, I do recall that there was a video on YouTube where I guess Destiny explained, I guess, why the whole thing, why people thought that she was replaced by Miss Betty
Uh-huh.
and, and whatnot. So I guess she spoke on that. I don't know what was said, but I'm trying to figure out, did she get demoted? Because how is she getting demoted when she said she about to start showing us her business? You know, she got her a new boo thing. We supposed to be seeing him. So I'm like, okay, y'all didn't demote her when she wasn't showing y'all what y'all want to see. Now y'all want to demote her when she about to show us her business. So I'm trying to figure that out. Like, what's really going on here with that?
Okay, hold on. I'm fast forwarding to
Okay, Linda said no Destiny. BB said no Destiny.
I don't remember seeing her.
I don't either. So what's really going on? Because the only single people that were on there was Martell at the beginning and Mel at the end. Everybody else was cool, was with their spouses. And Destiny doesn't have a spouse anymore. But she got a man, but we did not see her.
Mm.
So we wonder about that. We're gonna have to
Okay,
figure
so
that
we go.
out.
It goes Martell.
Checking you,
Hold on,
boo.
Martell, and then Tisha and Marceau, and then we have Kiki, and then we
Mm-hmm.
have Stormy and Courtney, and
Mm-hmm.
then we have Kimmy and Maurice,
Mm-hmm.
and we have the Whitlows,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's Mel.
There you go. And that is it. There is no Destiny. So, yeah, I'm going to have to find that video and figure out why she ain't up in there. All I'm going to say, Miss Betty, has my heart. You know, Miss Betty been had my heart for a long time now, ever since the end of last season, actually. When that whole situation, when they had gotten to that scuffle outside and Mel
Mhm.
was live, you know, when Stormy had went live talking about it, Miss Betty was in the back cutting up. And that was the
Oh,
first
Lord. Oh,
time I
no.
got any win of Miss Betty or anything. But Miss Betty is a gem, man. She is gold. If we can get her and Miss Wanda together in the scene, child, it's over.
Lord, they finna take over the whole show.
They could. They really, really could. But okay, so I'm doing it different this year. I have wrote out my highlights instead of taking.
Okay, okay.
We're gonna try something different. So those in the chat, I know some of y'all are new, but those who have been here, if you catch this on playback, comment in the comments. But let me know if y'all missed the pictures or not by the end of the this video. And make sure y'all like this video. If you are new, make sure you are subscribed to me and Miss Dina, aka Christina, here and on Instagram and on Twitter. Thank you very much.
We
Okay.
appreciate it.
And we drop crowns for me and we drop waves for Miss Dina. Okay. So if you ever want to support in the chat, you know, drop a crown, drop a wave, and get it going.
And if y'all got something to sip on,
If y'all got something to sip on it, I can't sip officially until 1 month from today,
oh,
which
darn
means
it.
today I am 2 months post sleep surgery. But we ain't here for that. Let's get back
We
to
gonna get lit when it happens.
let's
But
get back
okay, come on,
to
let's
that
jump
year.
in, let's jump into
Okay.
it.
Okay, Kimmy and her health blessings. First of all, yes, let's get that out the way. And I'm glad that they started with that. They actually started with Mel and talking about being coy in her little love life, but who cares? Because we don't know
Nobody
that.
cares.
So we ain't gonna care until she tell us something. That's where we stand on that.
I ain't even
Over
gonna
her.
care then. Because
Over her. That's what
honestly,
we stand over her. You don't
honestly,
care, period.
I feel like until Mel and Martell are in like serious relationships with other people, I don't care. The only thing I care about is the actual marriages and love actually continuing to stay married. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
until these two people almost be ready to walk down the aisle with other people because they definitely don't need to be back together, I will
Thank
not.
you, Cloud Crew. I appreciate you. You know, oh, damn, what was I gonna say? What was you just speaking on?
Caring about Melody
Yeah.
and
So,
Martell,
so you
love
saying
life.
Sheree and Martell ain't real?
Girl, that shit is faker than a $4 bill.
Oh shit!
This
Damn.
is all for clicks and views, okay? Cherie needs somebody to revamp her image, or Sheree, however you say her name, to revamp her image after Prison Bay. And then she got this big old chateau Sheree with her grown ass kids gone off to do their life. And she needs somebody to be in there with, or she might need somebody to film with an RHOA or whatever. She definitely needs something. And so he need his image revamped too, because he didn't cheated on his wife publicly, had a side baby, and he's just a down outright whore. Because even after or during the process of them getting divorced, he wasn't even with the woman that he cheated on his wife with. He was out and about with several other women before the divorce was final. So they are both um uh they both in a revamp. Yeah.
I mean,
Faker
of
than a
course,
$4 bill. Checking you, boo. I said faker than a $4 bill because a $2 bill is real and you can spend it.
it show is it's rare, but it's real.
Right.
Oh, that's a shirt. I'm rare, but I'm real. Oh,
Hey, you know what? Let me write that down because I be getting drunk and I be forgetting all these great t-shirts saying. But honey, I can put it on my little website and we can split the money.
okay. I'm rare, but I'm real. Or it's, yeah, okay. So, I don't care about Martell and Mel. His storyline is older. Martell dating the charade is full of fakery. And not to mention, he's still with Ariana.
Right.
Ariana.
That's what I'm
Let's
saying.
not forget that. And let's
The,
not forget the fact that we know that for a fact because even if the story is fake or not fake, whether or not she got arrested or not, for it still has to be believable for the fact that they still in each other's company.
right.
Okay. They still in each other's company like that. And yeah, they got knocked, but if it's an overnight thing, this happened in the wee hours of the morning, what he doing there then? He is still scrumping Ariana. They still bumping uglies. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I said until they are in serious, real relationships with other people where they are about to walk down the aisle, I don't really care what they have going on because at this point, I feel like just like when she was talking and her every other word was God said go, God said, it's like everything in her conversation is a promotion. So at this point I feel like Martell and her are on here for clicks, views, support, trying to get people to buy stuff that don't never show up. And yeah, but anyways, okay, I'm over it.
Yeah, I don't believe it either, Shaq. But the point I'm trying to make is for them to even try to make up that story. The fact is these two have to still be together in some way, shape, or form in order for anyone to even believe that that could be true or not. That's what I was trying to point out. That guy said go is fake and in vain. Woo! And in vain, checking you, boo. Ooh, shit.
I swear they about as
And
fake
in
as
vain.
what was Jimmy and see now I'm dating myself. Y'all remember the fake evangelist Jimmy and Tammy Faye Baker?
Evangelist Tammy Faye Baker sounds familiar.
She had them eyelashes and she was always crying and looked like a raccoon.
Yes.
Yes, that's
Yes.
them.
Okay.
Because yeah, we talking about. Well, I know it's on your list. We gonna get to the prayer, but her and this God said go, and him in this prayer. If y'all don't get y'all fake ass Jim and Tammy Faye Baker ass off my damn TV, they have upset me.
I know that's right. I'm losing this goddamn weight checking you, boo. That's what I'm doing. 2 months post, almost 40 pounds lost.
Yes, honey.
Yes, so I'm trying. Thank you for noticing.
And looking good. Looking like a snack.
Follow my CORQ weight loss journey page if you haven't already. I gotta make an update since it's been 2 months post, and I will be Tuesday. I'll be making a post on my day off. So, okay, Tammy with the cake on makeup, and every time she cried, the eyeliner ran out her face.
Yes, and she looked like a raccoon that been hid in a dark alley.
Right. Thank you, Foo. Okay, so what else we got on the list? So let's just go to Martell's prayer first, since you've already brung that up.
Okay.
Go ahead and start that off since you want to get into that.
Okay, now we got two versions here. Martell say he want to pray for better co-parenting. Mel say he want her to pray to give him another chance and they can get back together. First of all, he may still love you, but I don't really think that he wants her. You know what I'm saying? I think both of them kind of dangle what they had. He's always dressed to the nines. She's got a sexy outfit on. I think there's this flirtatious banter between the two where you can't have this no more because you messed up or whatever. But at the end of the day, I really ain't never, unless he was like a preacher or bishop or pastor, whatever, why is you trying to pray with me? You know what I'm saying? When you in your own home. And see, this is why I pray over my own food regardless of somebody else is praying, because maybe they don't F with God like that. You know what I'm saying? So I got to pray with my own food because I know the relationship I have with God. So she need to say her own prayer and he need to say her own prayer, and separate from each other. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
You want it's not even the fact. Even if Martell did want Mel, we seen how Mel do when Martell do tell her something. She can't wait till the cameras are rolling and just
Right. Oh, didn't you
blurt
just
it
like
out.
me
Like,
last night?
oh,
Wasn't you trying to get back with me 2 weeks ago?
Mel be dry snitching on camera. And
She
Martell
don't be
has
dry
caught on
snitching.
to that.
That be full on hurricane snitching.
So she be
Anyways,
trying, but
yes.
she thinks she dry snitching. She thinks she dry snitching, but we got her. We know what she's doing.
She thinks she is. Yes.
So Martell is not stupid enough to keep telling her anything, even if he was.
For
her to come on camera,
nada.
He
I
learned
would
his
tell her
lesson last
nothing.
season. They
need to get that child co-parent app is what they need to do. Oh yes, BB, thank you so much. I am in a much better mood and I'm ready to read these people today. So, but they need to get that parenting app or something, because I feel like because they were married for so long, in some instances, it's easy for them to fall back in comfortable conversation and overshare. And then when they get mad at each other, then they start throwing out the secrets that they shared when they were cool. And I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? So, because you could see Martell was like, we cool. We in a good space. I'm not doing anything negative, to her or whatever. So I think what they do is they overshare when they cool. And then they get mad and they start snitching on each other and telling all the secrets and whatnot. Yeah, they need to go get the app. There's a co-parenting. There's several.
Dina, somebody want to say hi to you.
Hi, Ma.
Hi, how you doing?
Say hi to the chat, Ma.
I'm doing great today.
Say it again, Ma.
What's up, chat?
Okay. I'm home. I forgot to say. Okay, bye.
But yeah, they need to figure it out and stop telling each other secrets.
I don't understand why they continue to do this to each other. I'm hoping this season is not about to be the last 2-3 seasons, because we're all over it, and I hope they understand that and know that, because they know they do.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, at least we see them together in the same spot for once. But let me get back to this prayer, because I didn't get to talk about it because Mama called.
Right.
Okay. So for me, even though, prayer is great. And yes, they should pray, because Lord knows they need Jesus. All of them. The whole family needs Jesus. Whole family needs Jesus. Need him. Okay. And so for him to, first of all, when she called him, let's get to the calls next. When she called him, he was shocked to hear from her. And the first thing he wanted to ask is about the prayer. He didn't even absorb the point, the fact that he called her.
This is what I don't get.
The first thing he want to bring up is the prayer.
But I'm all about timelines and actualities. So if you just talked to him last night about the prayer, why is he surprised to hear from you the next day?
I guess because they never talk on the phone like that.
But you just talked to him last night about the prayer. You admitted you was on the phone with him last night about the prayer. But then in the same breath, you're like,
well, he probably called her.
He was shocked
with her because of
and he probably called the home phone too. I guess maybe he called the home phone.
That's what I'm saying, because he ain't got the trap phone. Mel out here with a trap phone. I cannot take it. This girl is out here with a whole trap phone. Why do she?
And she probably ordered it online, because I know she didn't go down to the quick shop and buy it. But anyway,
or she had someone else go down there and buy it for her.
Right. But yeah, I'm with BB. The whole scene made no sense. It was mishmash, whatever. You can't. Now, it would have been different if you said, he asked me about this prayer a week ago and I've been blowing him off, and then I call him. Yeah, he would be shocked to hear my voice. But if I just talked to you last night and you call me the next morning or noon or whatever, I'm not going to be like, hey girl, what you doing calling me? Like,
But did she say that in her confessional, or did she say that to him that we just talked last night?
She said it, I think, in the confessional.
See, that's different. See, she could have said that in confessional and it probably wouldn't even happen, but she could have just said it's look good.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure when she was sitting there with the kids, after she sent them away from making the little pretzel sticks or whatever, that she was like, well, he asked me about the prayer last night, but then I ain't even drunk today, so I could have heard it wrong, but I don't think so. Y'all let me know.
See, I didn't hear
in
that
the comments if y'all heard that too, because I could have swore she was like, he don't get to hear my voice, so I know he was surprised for me to call him, and maybe it was her calling him, but the prayer thing happened last night.
Because it's not a common occurrence that Melody speaks to Martell at all. Yeah,
that's what she said. Yeah,
and that's the thing too. Like, Mel don't be giving Martell nothing to go on. So, and I think that's another thing. And I think that's probably happened, like, specifically, it got like real strict between them after they had all of that stuff blowing up between them, going back and forth.
Yeah, I am in agreement with this statement.
Martell can't get enough of her. Mel has motives. She wants to send a message to Martell's women that he is still running behind her. And see, and here's the thing with that, though. It's very easy for her to be able to do that because all they had to do, like they did when they showed pieces from the last reunion, when Carlos asked Martell or told Martell he feels that he's still in love with her. Mm-hmm. And Martell's got this serious look on her face and she's crying and everything. So if she could be going off of that, if that's how she wants to make this look, but
she's always doing stuff.
Still that in love with her.
Well, here's the thing, but she's always, even when they was when they came back from the trip or on the trip, she was like, you was just trying to get back with me last week, or you was trying to do this 2 weeks. I was like, girl, if the man had a couple of drinks and called you or text you and said, I miss my family, I wish we could go back to where they was, it's a wish. One wish, like Ray J, it's a wish. Don't mean that he really seriously wants it to happen. Maybe he just wishes to go back to a peaceful time, but we know it's not going there. So quit thinking that you top, the headliner, you know what I'm saying, of the relationship.
I don't think Martell loves her like that anymore. I think he does miss the family life and the look of having a family. I think Martell is like most men, will tell you whatever to get that punani. Yes, exactly.
And I think I forget what they call it. Somebody in the comments can help me out and Google it. But it's when they call them like a serial relationshipper. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to be in a serious relationship.
It is like a serial dater,
something like that. But they gotta take it to the extreme, if not marriage. Like, those men or women that like have 7 or 8 husbands or wives or whatever. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they get out of one relationship, they jump in another one real fast. Get serious.
Some people don't know how to be alone.
They don't know how to be alone.
They're codependent.
I think that, like most people who are trying to exit a relationship, they start to get the backup person. And sometimes the relationship works out and they discard the backup person, or sometimes they get divorced or in the relationship and then go be with the backup person. But his backup person went crazy on him, so he had to go and do something else.
BB, you a fool. I can't. She gonna say J-Lo. Be so serious.
Yes. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I can't stand her.
Yeah, and see, checking your boo, she understands what I'm talking about, because the next comment she says Martell did say he wanted to marry, which he did last season, or on like the preview or whatever. Yeah. Because he likes the idea of being married. And that's what I call a serial relationshiper, because it's really not about them being in love and exclusive with the person. It's them being in love with the idea of being in love. You know what I'm saying? They're in love with the idea of being in a relationship, going out as a couple, having a family, and putting on airs for whoever's watching. That's totally different than being in a relationship because I enjoy your company and you make me happy and I want to grow old and go to the nursing home with you. There's two different scenarios.
Exactly. And I don't know. I think Martell just really, he needs to be by his goddamn self. He just needs to slow his roll
Yes. And
and be
he can
by
get his little
himself.
raggedy ass massages. And he oh Lord, he get on my okay, I'm sorry.
Oh shit! He get on your nerves?
Yes.
Why? What did he do?
Okay, so you got this whole little massage scene, right? Now y'all know he had to have his massage scene and tell the whole world how he just loves for women to touch his body. In the last season, Mel had her massage scene when she had who was it that came to her house? Was it Stormy? Or
When?
who came to Mel's house when she was having a massage and she forgot she was having company?
Stormy.
Yeah. Okay. So now y'all playing off of each other. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody need to know. Oh, look, I'm going to have a facial and a massage because I like taking care of myself. There was no need for him to say, I just love when a woman touch my body. Certified hoe. That's all I'm gonna say.
Damn.
You know, I want you to touch my face. Of facials, massages of any kind. He the type of sick prick that'll go to a happy ending massage parlor. I'm sorry, y'all.
You trying to go get that happy ending?
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in a good mood today. I ain't been online since Friday.
Don't be sorry. We are happy to have you back. Welcome back.
So I'm back in rare form today because these people is trying to play in our face.
I'm not supposed to drink because this is me and my sister's bottle of wine, but I'm going to just take a sip to welcome you back. And I'll just buy another.
But I thought you could drink wine.
Let me tell y'all something real quick. So my coworker, who is the sweetest woman ever. Hold on, let me grab his winery. I let her borrow something. And I don't want to get arrested, so I ain't going to say what that is. But if y'all want to know, I'll tell y'all on the low some other time. But I let her borrow something. And so she said she's going to bring me back 3 bottles of sangria wine. So I can't wait. And y'all know that's what I initially wanted for my birthday, but couldn't find it, and that's how me and Taylor Port got introduced.
Right. Well,
sorry,
I'm almost.
It's another bottle.
I'm almost out of mine. This my boyfriend right here. Always shows up on time and don't talk back.
Dina, cover your ears. Alexa, stop.
Oh, Jesus Christ. If I tell you one more time.
Cheers.
Anyways,
y'all.
Cheers. Yes, I am so happy to be back. Yeah, I didn't do no lives yesterday with Kamisha. I didn't even do self-care Sunday today. It took me till about an hour ago.
You were supposed to, and I was like,
I was supposed to. I might do it when we get off of here, but it took me a while to bounce back. I
ain't gonna get to it. I'm getting lit this weekend though. Off wine. I ain't drinking no Tito's. I got some Tito's waiting for me. He right over here. But I ain't touching until a month from today because that's when I can drink. That's on a Sunday, I believe. I don't know if it's my Sunday off, but I hope so.
You know what? And we got to come up on the scene, right? So let me.
Okay, let's get to another topic real quick. Okay, what else we need to discuss? Okay, so I do want to discuss this one thing. I don't know if this just okay, y'all might throw tomatoes at me, but maybe it's just a fluke. I don't know if it's just his first episode or what, or maybe because I ain't seen the girl in a while. But Mel was more pleasant than usual. I don't know
She
if it was
probably
just
got a talking to. Okay, hold on.
this episode. Okay, first of all, the whole fake call between her and Kimmy had me rolling.
On the floor.
That
On
was
the
the
floor.
funniest.
But she
The
probably got a
funniest.
talking to. Because if nobody wants to film with her, eventually you can get put off your own show. Look at what's his name on Potomac, Sharice on Potomac. She got put off her own show, and she's the one that set it up. So, honey, if you need to start kissing some ass and making some friends. Yes, cheers, cheers to
And you know what?
friends.
I'm surprised that because she admitted that she was like, well, Mel said Kimmy gave her the space that she needed when she needed it, and she really, received that. And so for that, they have become closer and they're cool, they're good. And I'm surprised though, because on the reunion, it was a little back and forth because when she had went on Carlos King and was saying that Maurice is the least relevant of the show, I figured it could have been something between them then. But however, Kimmy and Maurice been going through a lot worse than some BS somebody said on the show. So I'm sure they were just able to overlook that. And with that, you have Kimmy forgiving Mel forgiving Kimmy, and them being cool. So I ain't gonna, I'm all for two black women being cool because
Well, I am too, but I don't like the fact Mel is a parasite. That is what Mel is. Mel is
if
a
you
parasite.
allow her to be,
If
if
you
you allow
allow
her,
her to be,
but Kimmy
Mel
is
is a
strong.
parasite. She will latch on to you, love bomb you, and suck all the life out of you, and then move on to the next host.
Well, damn. Like Carlos said, damn, Tisha. Mel was more fake and she was trying to do damage control and working extra hard to stay near Kimmy because not even Kimmy was feeling her at the reunion. It's strategic for Mel. And you know what, checking you, boo, you probably ain't wrong about it. You probably are not wrong about that. That could be true. But I want to give a benefit of it out because I just want to see two black women get along. I don't want to not dislike Mel. I was a big Mel fan the first 2-3 seasons, and I was rooting for her, the whole time. But
man, let me tell you something. Here's the thing. I know a lot of this is overproduced, even though it's supposed to be reality TV, right? Mm-hmm. So my whole thing is that people scream editing, and whatnot. But at the same time, if you didn't say it, if you didn't look a certain way, if your body language, they would have not been able to record it. So my thing is like, this is who you are in essence. Stop fighting it or whatnot. If you're going to be a mean girl, run with it. If you're going to be a doormat, pushover, or be desperate for friends or whatever, run with it. Don't sit up here and be like, no, I'm a strong black woman. But then we see all season long is desperation for friends. Cause let me tell you something. They be at the gym. I'll be singing No New Friends. You want to film with me? Let me show you about these checks I'm getting while I don't have no new friends and my new beautiful man and my beautiful children or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't sit up here and be like, I need friends. You know what I'm saying? Because unless you're a twin or a triplet or them folks that get all them drugs and be having 10 babies at a time, you came in this world by yourself. And even if you came in this world with all them other people, 9 times out of 10, you're going to leave by yourself. So what the journey in between, man, I don't need nothing fake or phony around me.
Boom. Mel is a mean girl and trying to fake it as though she is kind. She is selfish and jealous because she is miserable. Even at the reunion, she laughed when others were sad. True. But I wanted to bring this. Okay, and y'all know y'all gotta play neutral a little bit here. Okay, she did trip over, you know, calling them. But when did and planning the party have anything to do with calling up the guests to invite them? I'm gonna plan your party, and whoever show up. Your list is your list. You call your people and tell them who you want. I ain't about to call your grandma that's 2 times removed and then remarried again on your daddy's side and then ended up with somebody else on your mom's side. No, you call your people. I'm gonna plan the food, the decorations. I'm gonna get the event where we having it at, and your people just come.
They just did this over a text. They just did this. They just did this to soften her up.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they did this, because I'm watching it now, and she did say he don't get to hear her voice. He's actually shocked that she called him, so that probably means all the times he initiates contact or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, email her
because I've just watched it where she called everybody and whatnot and put on her fake white girl sorority voice to invite the people. And so yeah, they're doing this to like soften her up.
Think about it. Mel wanted to call because she needed a storyline, and it was an opportunity for Mel to be condescending with her nonverbal expressions. Damn it. Mel likes to play with people's minds.
Mm-hmm.
She does, and she's good at it, but you're right, and that's not right. That's not right.
That's what I'm saying. Don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, honest to God, if she was gonna help, plan, decorate, get the caterers, the music, or scout out the location or whatever, that's cool. Kimmy could have sent out a mass text message, you know what I'm saying, or group chat, or individually copied and pasted to everybody. This is definitely for the storyline, because I'm telling you, it's happened on numerous other shows. When nobody wants to film with you and you don't have a storyline, then you get exited off. Even whether you executive producer, the OG, whatever the case may be. Because I mean, look at it. She doesn't have a man. Her and Martell are barely cordial. Besides, I mean, what's she gonna be filming, packing up her little makeups and creams or whatever in the basement? Okay, and her God said go t-shirts. She was on a live and she was acting like it looked like a little assembly line behind her where she was putting shit in bags and boxes to mail out. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have anything to do but film, but you've pissed off everybody on the show.
Yeah, and now I'm wondering, could have, maybe possibly producers, Carlos went to Kimmy and was like, look, you the most reasonable out of the girls, whatever. Can you do us this one favor, because we cannot have Mel bring another friend on this show?
Right. And they might have even said, we'll throw a couple extra dollars on your check, or, cover some medical shit or something. I don't know, because like we saw what happened at the reunion, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that Kimmy is going through what she's going through, then I feel like Mel, again, is being a parasite and attaching herself to Kimmy because she actually has a real life event. I'm not even going to call it a storyline, because it's a real life event going on, and now she wants to attach herself to that so she can continue to get a check. Well, I'm gonna help her plan her party. I'm gonna go visit her and check on her. So now you're sucking the life out of Kimmy's life event to provide you with the storyline, and it's disgusting.
She said it with her chest, y'all. Mel thought she met her match with Destiny. She keeps playing in Stormy's face. Stormy is going to show her who she is. That ghetto girl y'all think Stormy is, she just might be for the right one. So you never know. You never know. Yes, Mooney is fake. Obviously, they are working overtime to fit Mel into scenes. I did not enjoy that scene between Kimmy and Mel, or when Mel called the cast is not playing with Mel. But you know, when she had her phone call with Tisha, I was surprised that went better than her conversation with Stormy. Stormy didn't even know who she was when she called. And then when she said Mel, Stormy had to ask like 2-3 different times. I'm like, what the hell? And then from day one, I knew Summer was not going to tolerate Mel shenanigans. Oh, who the hell is this in my backstage? Who is this, Heffa? Is this my Afro Mama?
Well, you is late.
Oh, she came, y'all.
And I'm gonna tell Mr. Mod, you was out here shaking your boobs on Beyonce's internet with your late ass.
Sorry, I was doing a live or put a ring on it. I forgot that I usually have a live on Sundays.
I'm not priority. I get it. I get it.
Excuse me, sister. You're my small sister, so I'm allowed to come in, you know. And I just
turned 40
and I was here on time.
Some respect on my age, okay?
I miss you, girls. I missed you. You just started at 10:30 though.
Man, we've been on here for 42 minutes.
We started at
10:30.
It's 10. Do you not read what I wrote?
Okay, now I know.
I even put 10 on the email.
Oh, hold on. Let me get a drink because you're all getting to my nerves right now.
You already on mine. I'm already tipsy.
Right.
I'm going to have to buy my sister a whole new bottle of wine because I'm about to pour another glass because she don't got my blood pressure up.
Well, while she's collecting herself, like just like Checking Your Boo said, Mel expects Stormy to DM her. Let me tell y'all something. I rarely, when I say rarely, change my phone number. Like I normally have a phone number for 9-10 plus years, right? And I hate getting a new phone number. So the last time that I got a phone number was May of 2019. And I made a post that says, hey, I got a new number. If you need it, holla at me. And then the people that I regularly speak with, you know, I text my mama, my kids, my boo, my daddy, a couple cousins, and an auntie or two or whatever, and made sure, and you know, host of girlfriends, and made sure they have the number. So if y'all was really that cool, you would have texted her or called her and said, look here, girl, them other folks over there been getting on my nerves. I got a new number. Don't give it to anyone under any circumstances. But so I call you and get doo-doo-doo, and I'm supposed to DM you and ask you for your number? Where they do that at?
I ain't DMing you for shit if you didn't call and give me your number. Okay,
that's not my method of contact.
That's not how we correspond.
Yeah,
don't expect that shit from me.
And this bullshit of saying, you know, oh, once the show ends, I don't engage with anybody. I want my space.
Then y'all not friends.
Exactly.
No,
because when we get off of here, I still talk to y'all.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so when did we start being friends? After you used me, when you came to me and said, you know, you want to sell your product and you have your skincare, okay? So we are no longer friends, okay? After you have used me. But now, because I have said you're no longer going to be using me, now you have a Kiki over here. And this is the same story. I'm over it. I'm over Melody bringing people to do her dirty work season over every season after the other. You introduce somebody, they're gonna do your dirty work. You're over here. Why are people in my business? I'm not gonna show anybody I'm dating. So why are you here? You're not gonna show us who you're dating. Why are you here?
Exactly.
And then folks gotta hunt you down and beg to call you and beg to be your friend. Let me tell you something. Friendships should be organic. You know what I'm saying? You click, I'm gonna call you, you gonna call me. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody that we deal with, like y'all see us, all the mentees, all the Kamisha reviews panels and everything. Everybody is always like, hey, I ain't seen somebody post in a while. Let me reach out and check to see if they good. You know, oh, I seen somebody post something. They might be going through something. Let me check to see if they good. And we're in group chats daily. That's real organic friendship. So the fact that you're like, well, once the camera lights go off, I'm not contacting anybody. And if y'all look at y'all the people's social media, you can tell who hangs out with who after production.
Right.
So you ain't got no friends, boo. You ain't got no friends.
Right now, if something happens to her friendship with Kimmy, that's it. Who else does she have?
Her kids.
Well, see, I thought they just agreed that coming up soon, that the kids aren't even going to be filming anymore.
Yeah.
They have decided to, and that's the best decision that they have made in a long time.
And they should.
The kids will not be filmed anymore.
Well, that's the only people that want to film with her, and that's because she pushed them out. And they probably getting tired of her ass too.
Exactly, maybe. Have y'all heard about Stormy will have a YouTube channel? That's what's up. Yeah, she actually already has the channel, and she's got like a couple of videos up from like years ago. But she
has a beautiful house.
And start talking about the show on her YouTube channel. Yep.
And I just want to say that them gold outfits that Courtney and Stormy had on in the confessional was fire. Fire. I was like, this girl just popped out a baby and still serving. You know, boobs is moving.
A gorgeous woman, and she gets
even her house,
social media.
Oh yes, a gorgeous, beautiful house.
The house is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
but see, here's the one, and I feel like the way her and Courtney talk is not forced. You know, we've always talked a lot about how these scenes and conversations are forced or whatever, and I don't get that with her. And at first I was mad about the way she was talking to her mama about the Courtney situation and the baby, but then they came back from commercial and she understood what was going on, because I was about to light her ass up, but she came back and she redeemed herself, so we good.
Okay.
Because some women don't understand that men go through trauma too during childbirth, especially when you almost lost your life.
Okay, and she would have understood that had she known, but if he also,
has to communicate
isn't able to express his feelings, it's hard, but still, she still don't know, for her.
Right, but I like the conversation she had with her mama. Now, that's why I said she was having it, and it didn't look like she understood Courtney's side, and then they went to commercial, because I was like, oh, yeah. But then when they came back from commercial, she was like, okay, I didn't think about it on his end, what traumatic things he might have went through, seeing her laying on the table and them working on her, or whatever took place, right? And he definitely don't want to see her go through that again. And he's probably like, look, we got one kid, we cool, why are we gonna test the waters again when I don't want to see you on the table like that again.
But I think also sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think it's a conversation that, to me, I thought that they had already had this conversation. We're not gonna go through this part again. And then she's trying to get emotions from the husband. Don't do that. Don't play with me like that, because there's some cameras rolling. We've already had this conversation. Why are you talking about?
No, she said they didn't have it before. She didn't know. When she was talking to her mama, she was like, I didn't know he felt like this.
No, I thought she said she did felt like this, and she did as well, but she got over it, so she felt
Yes.
that he would
Right.
have been able to get over
Right. And he never did.
And but he never expressed that he was
Right.
traumatized either.
But
Exactly, that's what I was saying.
but
But
the
on her
problem,
end, when she didn't realize at first, he didn't
yeah,
express
but Confessions, you as a patient, you don't get to realize how much traumatizing it is for people who are taking care of you. You're going through that. You know, they're all in tubes, they have put tubes everywhere. As a husband coming to see my wife, all over intubated, putting blood over, you know, she's way more traumatized than you have because maybe you are sedated, you don't know exactly what is going on.
They have two
Who's there
different
watching?
fights. They have two different fights going on, basically. And just like Checking You Boo said, they might need to go to some counseling. Because for me, whether it be a friend, a family member, or my significant other, to see them, you know, like going through something or, you know, whatever can be like very traumatizing. Like I actually had a guy friend way back in the day that was in a motorcycle accident and died 3 times, and they brought him back. And when I tell you, like, if he was, I would be putting the mirror up under his nose while he was asleep to make sure he was still breathing. And that was because at the scene, during surgery and an allergic reaction to morphine. And when I tell you, it will mess people up. So I get what the mama was saying, but her and Courtney need to communicate more. But the mama was right that men don't really communicate their feelings, and she thinks he should be past it. She's fallen into the stereotype, well, I'm over it, he should be over it. But
Right.
nobody wants to see their significant other go through that.
I agree. And I've gone through that too. You know, I remember when my daughter was going through all that and my son, we're talking about it today, and he was talking about, oh, you know, when you, my sister, you know, when these things was going on, she doesn't remember much. But my son, who was there with her, trying to make her, you know, let's play with this, let's do Play-Doh, let's do this. He was aware of all these things while the sister was not aware of anything. That's what I'm saying. You know, you don't, you know, for her, for Stormy, she might not understand the extent of the trauma that the husband, you know, went through. And he's like, you know what? I'm not ready to go through that again.
Here's the thing that people who are on the other end don't realize. When a situation starts to turn, the doctor comes out and he runs through best worst case scenario with you, and in split seconds you have to make a decision, which I'm sure they said, do you want to save her or the baby? If we best case scenario, we save them both. Worst case scenario, do you want us to save the baby? Do you want us to save her? So to be in that type of mind frame where you have to make a split second decision, life or death decision, you know what I'm saying, can mess you up, because what if you choose wrong? Now, whatever the case, everything did work out. The baby is healthy and everything. But if he would have chose the baby and then something happened to her, that's guilt he got to live with. If he chooses her and she can't have any more kids, then that's guilt that he has to live with. So it's a lot. It's a lot. When you're on the other side of that operating room door, it's a lot.
It's a lot. I agree. I agree with you guys 100%. I agree 100%. It's tough. It's very tough. And then so when you overcome that, you see your wife is thriving, you have your son running around, you don't want to go back to that dark place.
No, you don't.
You want to go back to that. You know what I'm saying? And that takes me back to Kimmy celebrating chemotherapy, and maybe you guys have discussed about that.
No, we haven't got that far yet.
Oh, okay.
Hey, where's our list? Where's our list so we can check off things to the list? Because I know the celebration is like maybe the last thing.
Okay. Oh,
I kind of started going out of order, so we could.
That's good. Look at you, small sister. Look at you, small sister, being all professional. Okay, it's me. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So all we got left is what? Marlene and the celebration. I can't. You got a thing up. I can't see the after Miss Marlene Shades mail. I don't know what's okay.
Yeah, Stormy and Miss Betty. and we talked about
So we talked about the prey already. So yeah, so that's all we got is Miss Marlene, and we kind of did Stormy. Well, we did the first part of Stormy and Miss Betty because the second part is the male thing. So yeah, we got two
I
more.
was just about to segue into that. So we saw that Miss Betty was, angel, for Stormy and telling her, like, bringing her to reason, and then, it's understanding Courtney. But then we've got a messy side of Miss Betty.
Yeah.
And so,
them Twitter thug fingers be twittering.
They be going. So if anyone had watched before, when the at the end of last season, when Miss Betty had went live with Miss Wanda on Miss Wanda's channel, it was a Q&A, and I had asked if she would come on the show. She responded that basically, I can't remember verbatim, but she basically didn't really have no desire, and she didn't care about it. Mm-hmm. But look, we got her, y'all. We got her. We got Miss Betty and all of her mess. Okay?
I like it. Mm-hmm.
I am here for it. So we know that they talked about Miss Betty was quick with the fingers on Twitter. She don't put down that book and pick up that phone. And now she's going hard on these Twitter streets. And she's saying that basically Mel is fake and she don't like her energy.
Same. Confessions.
There's some crazy stuff on the internet that we ain't even gonna repeat. But it got deep down and dirty.
Confessions. Same energy, same attitude when it comes to Tisha's Miss Wanda. Same energy towards Melody. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
She might be a little bit polished in the delivery that she's doing, but Miss Wanda was like,
That's why I need them in the scene together.
Right.
I need them in the scene together.
What I don't want is I don't want to be like a gang up, because Melody has taken advantage of that kind of a situation. I don't want Melody now to start saying, God save go, because mothers are now coming after me. And we're going to have my small sister over here buying hoodies, buying everything that Melody is selling just because she feels like she wants to support Melody. You know what I'm saying? And so, I don't want it to be ganged up like Melody is being ganged up by these mothers.
Yes. Baby, yes, that is your type of lady. We know. And but it's crazy because you've got more mothers coming. And as far as I know, I don't think Miss Van is coming back to the show. Because she didn't show up at the beginning,
for what?
And she didn't want nothing to do with it after Mark. But Mark isn't even part of this anymore. Mark came on one episode and he was one and done. So I don't know why she doesn't want to come back. You would think
she's not entertaining. She's actually not entertaining if you think about it.
She will want you to defend Mel. No, you don't want to defend your daughter no more.
No, I mean, what are you going to defend about? I mean, I don't know, because Somi's mom is explaining exactly what her issue is with Melody. I did not like the way you did A, B, C, and D, and we're going to see that in the next episode. And I'm not going to be here speaking on it because she has reasons behind what she did.
Okay, well, let me ask y'all about this question. How did y'all feel about, because I want to backtrack because we did talk quickly for a minute, but I wanted to get into Miss Marlene a little bit more. How did y'all feel about Miss Marlene when she when she said to Martell that he's good, as in he doesn't need to go to therapy?
I'm a mother. I tell my son exactly the same thing. There's nothing wrong with you. I have raised you right. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Do not go to therapy because of somebody else. If you're not
he didn't say he was going to therapy because of confessions.
If you want to do therapy, I want you to do therapy because that's what you want, not because of other people. Okay? You are a handsome man. You walk around the street. Everybody is looking at your ass. Boom.
Okay. That's your child, not Martell. Because Martell is a certified whore. And he need to be in therapy because I want to know who the hell hurt him that he has to go lay up with everybody in Huntsville and Atlanta. Okay? So that might work for your son or my son. Okay, but not him.
Jesus.
And I can't wait till we get to this celebration so I can talk about how Marceau looked like he needed to be on the rooftop with Mary J. Blige and Method Man.
Holy shit. Okay.
What did she say? What did she say?
These two, not on the rooftop with Meth and Mary.
I missed this. Go ahead, Dina. Go ahead.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, Ma, you might not know this. So what I need you to do is turn the volume down on your phone and then Google Method Man and Mary J. Blige, You're All I Need. And they on the rooftop doing a video. And your man Marceau came in with the pink
With the wardrobe
beanie.
that Meth did not pick for the video. Okay.
Right. So he looked like he needed to be on the rooftop. Basically, Method Man had the same outfit on, it just wasn't pink. But he looked good. I ain't mad at him. Method Man fine as hell. He ought to be thankful I compared him to Method Man.
How far are we? 1 hour exactly. I need to shorten this up and post it. God damn it, Dina.
I thought it's Resurrection Sunday and that Dina is going to be extending grace. I was mistaken.
No, boo. It is Resurrection Sunday, and I'm back. I was down on Good Friday, and I took some days to recuperate, and now I'm back better than ever.
Y'all make me let my hair down, Lord Jesus.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Okay. I'm here for it. Cheers.
I cannot.
Y'all cheers.
But not only that, she also shaded Mel when she said that Mel needs to grow up, be a woman, and stop talking to the kids bad about their daddy. At that very moment, because y'all know Mel live tweets. So when when that part came, Mel had tweeted, "Been a grown ass woman, something, but she responded right then and there. She did not like that. And I know Miss Marlene knew what she was doing when she did that. Because Miss Marlene did 3 things actually. She praised her son, shaded Melody, and then had a key with Sheree as Martell FaceTimed her. That was like a 1, 2, 3 punch.
That was 1, 2 with an elbow.
Like she was down with this one because she was down with.
I don't blame him. I don't blame her. I don't blame him. I don't blame her. Listen, this is the only child, this is the only son I have. If the wife, the ex-wife that he married and have children with is no longer respecting him, I'm going to welcome a girl who is a senior citizen who is ready to respect my son. I know. Cherise, is that her name? Cherise, what's her name?
Sheree.
She's already in her senior citizen. We are not going to be having child issues over here. It's like back to Melody's mom going to CVS situation. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, okay. As long as you're respecting my son, I'm all right.
Sheree is not that old.
Girl, stop.
Why do we always get back to Miss Vanity?
Yeah. We're young. That girl is gonna be running to CVS looking for dry stuff. Don't do that.
Let CVS go, honey. Please.
Right. Because Mod out here promoting CVS like she got a record deal with him or something. Anyways, Sheree is only 53. She's only 5 years older than me.
That's huge.
So, senior citizen is like 60, 65.
Yeah.
Dina,
like Karen Huger is near senior citizen.
Well, okay. We don't run here in this bitch.
Oh, listen. Did I start to extend grace to her?
No, we don't
No,
extend
I'm extending grace to the fact that you called her.
We as nice as we can be over
She
here,
is
we
a
don't
specific.
extend grace. We nice as much as we can be, and then that's it. We don't extend grace over here. We do it sometimes only when you ask, mine.
Right. I'm surprised you ain't got your cape out for the senior citizens.
She ain't never had her cape on from Miss Van.
And I would never.
Never has she had it on from Miss Van. Never. But people need to hope they can live to be a season. Ain't that the truth? It ain't. That's not common a lot now these days.
I have to give credit to her. Listen, she looks good. She looks good.
Sure.
So,
I'm surprised that Carlos gave us Sheree the first episode. I thought he was gonna make us earn that, but he gave us Sheree the very first episode. I thought we was gonna have to wait. I'm like, okay, Carlos, I see you.
Yeah, but then previews
so long already, so I guess he had to. But so how do y'all feel about their interaction over this FaceTime? Did it give y'all any hints of organicness?
No, nothing.
That's a hell no.
Nah.
Figure than a $4
be any better with them in person? Because they gotta have there in person. We can't just be seeing this happen on his phone for the whole season. That's not gonna
be I mean, I do think she gonna pop up in person. Like you can tell from like the little previews or whatever.
Yep. But he wasn't there. We don't see him. But apparently she does get along pretty good with girls because I know that she commented under Stormy's post, or her and Stormy are cool. We seen her and Kimmy together, I believe. I thought so. Her and Kimmy are okay. I'm sure Tisha is fantastic with being cool with her because it will do everything in the world to piss Mel off.
But here's the thing. Here we go back to the everything for a check. That's what I don't like. It's like, oh, I don't like you. I don't like you. So I'm gonna go. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Type deal. You know what I'm saying? And if they do forge real friendships, then hey, it's cool. But I just really feel like a lot of everything they do is forced. And I don't know where this golf place is that they at when we get to talking about this, but the way that what's his name? Maurice was swinging this golf club right next to a table into a projection screen. Like y'all couldn't afford to go to Top Golf.
I mean, I'm sure they did, but they wanted to be able to drink and be inside.
You can drink in Top Golf. They got inside places. They got games. You know what I'm saying? But
is there a Top Golf in Huntsville?
Shit, if we got one here.
I
don't know. Whatever this place was they was at was raggedy.
It probably was black. It was probably the Black Cigar Lounge, and they just put a projector up.
Yes, they do have a Top Golf in Huntsville.
Well, maybe they just wanted to be at Black to promote it, and they just put a projector up. Free drink, they ain't got to pay for the venue. That's all I can think of. I don't know.
Because Lee with the T, Dina's daughter said it was very ghetto.
Look, y'all. Why everything got to be some type of, we're not saying that Top Golf, whatever, is extravagant, but why couldn't they have it at Black? A free venue, free drinks.
She can never do that. If we're talking about Melody, who is petty, who is jealous about Tisha. She could never. Okay.
And yeah,
She's
should we be
her
blaming
husband.
Melody for this? Because Melody put this together, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we gotta blame Melody for this.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
what
why
you
they
said.
went
Man,
there.
why you choose this spot? I don't know if it was black or not. But
Yeah, it's black owned.
no, I'm talking about Black the Cigar Lounge.
I know. No, what I'm saying is Golf X is black owned.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty sure they are probably trying to hold it down for the home team and showcase black owned businesses. So okay, but they need to step their game up because in that particular scene, there was a table like right there, like
It was like he could have hit it if he turned just a smidge,
right.
just a smidge. Guess we all hope the best for Kimmy.
Yeah. And I feel like
should have gave her a better venue than
right.
that.
And you're somebody who has gone through, taking care of a cancer patient, we always Google, right? We always Google, oh my gosh, what is the percentage of, what do you call it? What's the word?
I don't know. What are you talking
For
about?
the cancer coming back?
The restrictions for being in a mission?
Yes.
No, remission is when it goes away completely.
Right. But when it comes back, what is that?
A relapse or something?
Relapse, yeah, whatever. We always Googling, like, whatever type of cancer you have, we go Google and say, what is the percentage of people surviving this kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so we are always cautious that let's not celebrate. It's too soon for us to celebrate. And when the husband was talking about this, I could understand where it was coming from, even the stress that's gonna be on Kimmy planning on this party. It's too much stress for you. Take your time. Let's not.
They did have some good news because she ended the chemo,
Mm-hmm.
and then the whatever she had, I forget what it was, not an MRI, but whatever test that she had done that they couldn't see anything, but she still has to have the surgery because you don't want any growth to come back 50 years down the road or whatever. So yeah, I mean, it is with something like this, you want to celebrate your small victories, any victory, big or small.
I understand.
You want to manifest more. So yeah, I mean, everyone celebrates differly. Whenever time, but she needs
the two of you know my story. You understand that. So I'm not saying that you cannot celebrate it. I'm just saying, it's a little like you're very nervous or cautious to celebrate anything.
Right. But we also have to take into consideration that everything on TV is escalated. You know what I'm saying? They move a lot faster, whereas, us in our home life, we would have waited until after the last surgery to celebrate. However, this is TV, so they want to celebrate often. They want to celebrate every little win. I totally get it. You know what I'm saying? For some people, they need something to look forward to. So planning a party to celebrate, or they're planning a vacation, or they've got some big award ceremony. Some people need something in the future to look to keep their mind off of what's going on day to day. Even if you're how they say certain survivors, they were fighting the whole time, or you hear about people who have whatever terminal disease and they live long enough to walk their daughter down the aisle or attend their son's wedding or see their grandchild being born, and then within days or weeks they go on to glory because they were fighting for that. You know what I'm saying? So I think for them, maybe these small celebrations are giving her something to fight for. I could be wrong though.
I heard Martell say that in the interview, for TV, things are done more quicker and not normal to real life. Also, he said they are really in season 4, although they call it season 6.
Queen?
Well, that's because there was the whole season 2, second part, season 4, part B, whatever. And so it just throws off the whole thing. That's kind of the same thing with Ready to Love. You can't really figure it out because you've got 2 of the same seasons back to back. And so it just gets mad confusing. Yeah. But
So
yeah, that's how that goes. And then plus the thing is they don't ever stop filming.
Right.
They film all year round. Everything. So nothing ever gets, taken out. Okay. So Matt, I know that you weren't here for some of this, but is there anything you wanted to touch on that we already
you know I have. You know I have. First of all, production. Don't ever do that. Don't ever not bring Tisha for only 2 seconds, and then we're never gonna see Tisha anymore. Number 1. Number 2.
Hold on. Tisha was working that orange dress in them confessionals. How you gonna say you didn't see her?
First of all, number 2 is Marceau. If you're gonna bring somebody and they're gonna put their whatever diploma on the wall, check with me. Okay? Because I'm not crying.
You get there first. You haven't even got there yet. Okay.
When I come to you, why did you? I'll be like, this is my company. Whoever you bring to this company, you better run it through me. I have to approve it first. Before
Well,
anybody.
we know who's the HBIC over at Maud's house.
Yeah. Mr. Mod, my prayers. Lord, tell Mr. Mod I said what up.
Listen, I don't play.
He has got to be a strong man.
I don't play.
Not Maud is 9 episodes ahead.
That's how she do. That's why you gotta
I'm sure we were gonna get to discussing the previews. But we haven't even got to Stormy and Mel's conversation. I mean, we did talk about the DM part, but I definitely don't think it was an appropriate time for her to be like, "Can I talk to you for a minute?" Like,
it was a lot of appropriate stuff at that party, but yeah. I mean, you had Martell once again asking about this goddamn prayer.
Right.
What is this
prayer?
I swear he must need Sierra's prayer or something, because boy, he was
prayer at this point.
Right.
Shit.
But like I said before, I pray on my own in case God don't mess with you like that. I pray on my own. I pray over my own food. Even when I go to certain events and they pray, we could be at church. I got to say my own prayer when I bow my head because I don't know if God mess with y'all like that. But I know how he messed with me. So we good.
Dina, you're full
God don't play about me.
Dina, you're full of shit. I swear.
I'm just saying.
I'm so
I cannot.
God don't play about me.
I'm so through. I can't with y'all. I believe Martell was messing with Mel's mind when he asked about that prayer. Martell knows Mel wants him to run behind her. No, I mean, if she's all about God say go and God is this, God is that, and God is everything, she should have already been looking towards God to help her.
But Confessions, we are going back to the same kind of a storyline. He wants me, I don't want him. Oh no, she wants me. Oh, I don't want him. We are going back to the same shit.
But see, and that's why I'm glad that Martell got Sheree on here, because at least it'll take away from some of that whole narrative.
Not if he's still feeding into the stereotype.
Even though
not if he's still feeding into it. It's like, yeah, you got now I'm just saying because we don't know what's gonna happen. But I'm just saying if he brings Sheree on here, but he's still texting and he's still running behind her and they're still being flirtatious or whatever.
Carry on.
Huh?
Not to mention Ariana still.
Not to mention Ariane, you know what I'm saying, and the other lady in the green dress that he was out spotted with or whatever. So yeah, like all this, he's got all this going on, and then you sitting up here still flirting in her face and selling her some beachfront property in Kansas. You know what I'm saying? Like I just can't.
Yeah, but then Melody also enjoys it. That's why you see her sitting down saying, if I'm gonna tell all these people the way you've been messaging me, telling me how you want to get back to me, like
Exactly.
are healed. If God said go,
He enjoys the attention.
If it's been 5 years, if God said go, sister, why
haven't you left
on the past? Are you not healed? I get it. People like my little sister Confessions is gonna
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay, I get it.
Don't do it,
You're
man.
not gonna catch my ass buying your shit. God said go. God said go. You go first.
You know what? I can almost fit into my God said go sweatshirt, and I can't wait to wear that bitch.
Wait, but she said you go first. I'm so mad.
I can't with you.
Right, like I said, look, if God said go, why haven't you left? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. When you sit in silence and you have conversations with God, if He say move, then you move. You know, like just like that. You know what I'm saying? Like what Peter said, when you move, I move, just like that. If God say go and you still sitting there, you stupid.
And this is what she's been doing. And she's been taking advantage of people like Confessions.
You know what? Mine.
And Martell did too with his wrangly ass line.
This also took advantage of.
If anybody took advantage of me, it was Martell. And we already know why.
With his wrangly ass freaking calendar that nobody wanted.
Cheers.
Not to mention I tried to get that too, but they was only shipping locally.
How you like you can't put 75 cents more stamp on it to ship it to another state? How broke is you that you can't ship to another state? And if y'all was shipping to somewhere in the middle of BFE, Alabama, it's probably the same if you had shipped it to Atlanta.
Bodie said I'm a willing victim.
Yes, you are. I almost had a heart attack. I come here, we're supposed to review a show, and there is Confessions wearing God Said Go hat. I'm like,
you know what? Let me find this hat. I don't know where the hell this hat is, but I'll see you next Saturday. Next Sunday, excuse me. Next
Sunday. Yeah, checking you, boo. His management team probably messed up because let me tell you something. Now, I got this shirt on, but y'all know I got my hashtag allegedly shirts. And I went through some little website and I designed it and did everything. You go over there, you click it, they send it to you. They ship all over the dang world. I don't have nobody calling me talking about they don't ship to Nevada. They don't ship to Georgia. We don't have those problems over here.
Okay.
So and if I can do that with my little bitty old money or whatever, Martell, yes, Teespring, boo, yes, Teespring. Martell can do the same. He gets like some type of wine distributor, or maybe next time he decide to go do a calendar, he can design it on Teespring so they can ship to other states.
Exactly.
Checking you, boo. Martell needs to give me my wine, and I will leave him alone. I show up on this platform every week and I defend him when he needs to be defended. And I ain't got no wine. I got to sit up here drinking another. You know what? I bought another bottle of chocolate in a bottle. I bet you that bitch will be here in less than 3 weeks. May cost a little bit more, which I don't like, but it be here.
Okay.
They ship it everywhere.
Okay.
From the moment they started, they were shipping everywhere. They weren't just shipping locally. Now, if you were only going to ship locally or whatever your situation was, or if you had a bad team doing whatever, you should have got it together. It should be by now.
I mean,
ordered
this ain't
wine.
1947.
I ordered this wine in 2021.
Yeah, this ain't 1947.
You're saying during COVID is what you're saying.
That still ain't got it after COVID. That's what
Ooh,
I'm saying.
child. All right, did we hit everything?
That's
Because
what
I
I'm
need,
saying.
I needs to go. I got to go to
Yes,
work in the morning.
We are over time. Mod, is there anything else you wanted to?
This is the first episode, though.
Yes. Carlos King, stop playing
Oh,
with me.
Lord.
Stop playing with me. Bring me teacher. Okay? Bring me teacher.
Only the
Not
first
bring me
episode.
Tommy. Don't make Tommy taking over teacher's spot. Don't do that. I love Stormy, appreciate her, but you know what? I need to see Tisha. All right? I don't
You
care
got
about
to hear
Kiki.
Tisha's
I actually don't understand why you brought back Kiki. Okay? I don't.
Kiki hasn't been on the screen yet, man. Calm the fuck down.
But she's in the intro. She got her own name in the intro.
Oh, you mad about that, Mike? You mad about that? You mad about that? Are you mad?
I'm very mad. She's like, oh, marriage is hard. Marriage is hard. Go sit down somewhere.
Look, okay, and I'm so glad you brung her because I had this question for you, and I got to know. So we see your girl and Kiki talking, whatever. Now, if they settle shit and they're cool, are you still gonna be like this toward Kiki?
Oh, 100%. Yes, I will. Yeah. Any other question?
Ma,
100%.
if your girl can forgive her wife,
Confessions. I'm checking with you. I'm checking for you. I'm checking for you. I'm checking for you.
your girl can forgive her wife.
I hate betrayals. Don't do that. Yes. I don't do that. It's gonna make
If
her
the girl forgives her, why can't you?
because the thirst is real.
I'll
But
put that on the shirt
we'll
too.
definitely be revisiting this when that scene comes about, because we know that you are definitely going to be feeling some type of way, and you know I am going to
Dina and I,
and it's going to be what it is.
Dina and I are age mates. You're a small sister. You know what? Prepare yourselves because I'm not letting this go.
Or if you don't get your money or what. Shut up, Chicky Boo! I don't like Carlos' obsession with Belle. Those pictures get under the union was to get the followers. Try that crying stunt of hoping to get the results.
I don't like it.
I didn't think about that. Okay.
If you're a producer, if you're a producer of a show, I don't know when Carlos. No, I don't like when Carlos is now reviewing a show. Skincare, model, mother, entrepreneur, producer. Carlos, sit down somewhere. Sit down.
But isn't it Stormy and Kiki we see having a situation at some point? Stormy and Kiki get into it. I told y'all Kiki had an agenda. Mel lighter.
Is it gonna be news?
I don't think she did that.
Is this gonna be news?
Okay. I think we touched on everything. We did a new outro, Kimmy's health, Mel and Kimmy fake call, Mel and Tisha's call, Mel and Martell's call, Mel and Stormy's call, Sheree's debut, Martell counseling. I really hope they do get counseling. Miss Marlene shaded Mel. Yes, she did. Stormy and Miss Betty, and Martell wants the prayer. Now, do y'all think? Do y'all predict by the end of this season we'll get the prayer or no prayer? Prayer or no prayer?
No prayer.
No prayer.
They will not be on the phone praying at night. Because let me tell you something. The last thing I would want to do before I go to bed is sit on the phone with my lying ass, cheating ass husband, horn ass ex-husband, and pray with him. before I go to bed. See, before you go to bed, it's a ritual. You turn your phone off or you set your alarm for the next day. You say your prayers. You get in the bed. You relax. And, I turn my waves on and I go to sleep. The last thing I want to do before I go to sleep is have enemy number one on my brain.
So,
well, shit, I thought Tisha was enemy number one. I can't keep track on the level.
Confessions.
Yo.
The last thing I want to have before I go to bed is a woman who disrespected me in my marriage, who thought that she's a Beyonce, okay, refuse to respect me, talk to me in a certain way. I'll be damned to pray with that kind of a woman, okay?
That's why I keep telling y'all. They need to say their prayers separately because, look, everybody is not perfect and is at fault and we have our own flaws. But them together praying, you might as well ask the devil to come up and sleep on your lawn. Like, they don't even need to be nowhere near each other praying. You pray over here, I'm going to pray over here. You know what I'm saying? Because
they need separate prayers before they
need separate prayers because while Martell asking her to pray, he gonna be that meme where it was like or that TikTok where it's like, why 6 different women praying to me for you to make for me to make you act right. And then the dude is like, well, if you got to take him out, then you got to take him out. That's Martell. He gonna have all these women praying for him to act right, and he ain't never gonna act right. Now, don't get me wrong, I got heat for Mel too, okay? Because she was out there doing her thing, and she was trying to play the victim like Martell was the only one out doing her thing because she definitely got her lick back, okay? She definitely got her lick back. But my whole thing is like this. If you gonna cheat and he gonna cheat, then y'all need to cheat in peace and be quiet.
Cheat in peace. Cheat in peace. Cheat in peace. Cheat in peace.
On that note,
what chicken you bring called me crazy?
Well,
you're crazy. You know you're crazy.
That's crazy. That never come on the lawn. Right, on the lawn. On the lawn, y'all. What is Mel going to be wearing when she pray? Pure nakedness to lure people for money and fame. God damn it, y'all. Why
Trust and believe. Yeah, I think right about now, the only people that's safe for me is Kimmy and Maurice and Tisha and Marcel. Everybody else can get it.
What, Destiny too?
I don't like her attitude. But if she come back and she redeem herself, you know what I'm saying? Because she went on that how Mel didn't speak to me when she did. Maybe she didn't have her hearing aid volume turned up that day or whatever.
She was in a moment and she was already seeing red.
Right. She didn't. She like like you ever like like when you get on a plane or you driving down the street, sometimes your ears ring or pop or whatever. Like she went into a whole nother zone. So yeah, I didn't like that. And I take that back. I like what's his name? Courtney and Stormy too. Now the Winslows or whatever, they can go back to Family Matters because they boring. But yeah.
Very boring.
Y'all gotta leave my Willows alone.
Right, but they boring.
Now you're pregnant, you think that oh my gosh, the baby's being born. Stop.
Yeah, the Whitlows is born.
A baby being born is a blessing, just like yours.
It is a blessing, but the baby is a blessing and will probably be more entertaining than his born ass parents. They boring.
Ace, you got love and respect over here, but your parents don't. Lord Jesus.
Right. Ace probably be tearing up the screen with all his little cuteness and getting more clicks and views than his born ass parents.
Everybody else can get it except Kimmy and Maurice, Tisha, Marcel, Destiny, and Wanda. Oh, Wanda. Okay. Wanda. Y'all see, and Yeah, don't nobody want to one. Don't nobody. Oh, I like Story Courtney and Miss Bay. Oh, now you want to add on half the crew, except maybe you should have just said who can get it. Checking you, boo. Let's be real. Can do that. Who can get it? But Mel with her fakeness can get it as long as she's a liar and deceitful person. Anybody can get it if they want to be lying and deceitful and ain't being true to what's going on the screen. And that's why I felt the way I have about Mel these past 2 seasons. And I'm hoping.
We know how you felt.
What?
We know how you felt. Go ahead.
How I feel, Ma, because I know you're going to tell me. Woo. Tell me, how did I feel?
Go ahead, small sis. Go ahead.
No, tell me, big sister. How did I feel?
Never extending grace to anybody else apart from Melody. Go ahead.
Are you kidding me? I talked so much shit about Melody last week.
Where's your hat?
Wait a minute. I recall a few
I'm
conversations.
going to find my hat and I'll see you next Sunday.
But I remember a couple times. I remember a couple times Confessions has not been on Mel's side.
Thank you, Tina. Thank you.
About that.
But Maud only wants to remember me wearing the hat. That's all she want to remember.
Yeah.
Look, we are past that. I didn't wear that hat at all last season. Thank you very much. I don't even know where the hat is. It's somewhere dirty with makeup on it because I never washed it from when I put it on and had all my makeup on. So it's dirty as fuck somewhere. Okay? But I say all this to say, you know what? I'm going to put the thing up to where our AKA names are under our thing. And I am the neutral queen. I come in here and I give everybody a chance. If no one is getting support on this panel, what do? I switch on my angel gears and I become that angel for that person for that moment. Mm-hmm. I represent the good and the bad out of every person.
You're Switzerland. You're neutral.
Messy. You know I'm just being messy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can be messy and good, and that's how I do. Call a spade a spade. I call a spade a spade. Exactly. Most of the time, Confession is trying to make excuses. You know what, Jackie? You go. You know what? I don't even want to hear that. Take that back, because that is not true. That is not true. Because you, checking you, boo, cannot get over any time that I am not on Martel's side. Your boy. Okay? So that's how it is, checking you, boo, and you know it. You know it. And that's a spade. That's a spade. Shoot. Okay, checking you, boo. I love you. Y'all, we had way too much fun tonight. We really did. But it is time to wrap this bad boy on.
All right.
Because I got to watch Sons of Anarchy for tonight. And Secessions came on tonight. If nobody know about that, please get into Secessions. So me and Dina will be back tomorrow. Maud, what do you have coming up, my dear sister?
I have Grown and Gospel tomorrow. You guys, have you been watching Grown and Gospel?
No, I have them on DVD, so I can binge soon. I want to binge it.
You have to watch Grown and Gospel.
I'm going to get my overall perspective of it at the end of the season, but I haven't binge watched. Yes.
It's fun. It's really fun. It's really, really fun. Gives you an understanding of kids who grew up in church, but decided to, and not decided, but found themselves in the other side of the world, but then they're coming back to church.
Oh, okay.
It's fun. It's really fun. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing Put a Ring on It with Goody and Erica. Exactly, Erica. Have so much fun with those two girls. That's it.
Okay. Well, we will be back tomorrow. Catch mine on her channel and all of her greatness. And me, Dina, we'll be back tomorrow. And then we'll be back Tuesday for Baddies West. And when Bell Collective starts, me and mine will be up on that.
Yes.
Next month we will be back with 2 rounds, our drinking channel of me
Oh
and
my
Dina.
gosh.
And Mod, you know you love to drink, so I feel like you need to come and be a guest
We can
sometime. and
definitely
have a
get
drink.
you some recipes together and come on through. But you gotta let us know what you like to watch, because pretty soon Snowfall and Baddies will be over, and I need some suggestions on you know, like what other shows. You know, I try to keep it, you know, something for everybody. A little ratchet TV, a little historical TV, because I did BMF as well, so we just waiting for that to come back. So just kind of, you know, drop us a little hint of, you know, stuff that you like to watch, and then, you know, maybe I can add something to my list. But we appreciate the support.
Yeah. And I think even, you know, after Sons is over, I'm gonna continue to do old shows. So I've decided after Sons, if I can find it, I'm gonna do Flavor of Love.
It's on, I think it's on either Hulu or one of them. But it's out there because
I want to do that with you,
You'll
Confessions.
do it? Okay. Well,
Mhm.
yep, after Sons is over, Flavor
Confessions,
of Love will be
the
the
three of
next
us.
that we
The
are
three of
doing.
us. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay. Well, ladies, I'm gonna let y'all go. It's been a beautiful premiere live. Y'all are my girls. I hope everybody in the chat enjoyed us. Welcome, and I hope you come back to the new
have to
people
enjoy
that
us.
came
They
through
have to
tonight.
enjoy us. We are the undisputed trio. You're gonna have to enjoy us.
Okay. KK, yes,
No,
happy
yes.
Easter to those who celebrate. He has arisen for those who believe. All the Queen's men. Oh my goodness. See, I'm scared to watch that, because doesn't Tyler Perry produce that? Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. But y'all, thank y'all for coming out. Dina, mine, you are the beautifulest of them all. Thanks for watching, y'all. We out this nasty thing.